Okay, swap with someone. Nearest neighbour. And let's go. Then what's your first one say? Lynn.
Me?
Yeah.
My sister's handwriting is always so neat. Whereas mine is a total mess.
Yeah, whereas. That's a at the end, whereas. Yeah, whereas mine. Yeah. Okay, it's a contrastive connection, isn't it? It's in that website of contrastive connections. I hope you worked your way through. Whereas, yep. 2 litre.
Any laws against cell phone use in cars will be difficult to enforce.
Yes, enforce, yes. Enforce. Just pronunciation, cell phone use. The noun is a s. So you use a cell phone, verb. But cell phone use. What do we call cell phones in Australia?
Mobile.
Mobile. The cell phone is US.
Mobile or mobile?
Mobile.
Just the mobile.
Not mobile.
No.
No.
In Malaysia, they used to call it handphones.
Okay. Right. Hang on, the other ones you hold in your hand as well, with the cord. That's also a hand phone. How do you tell it? 3. Pavel.
He lost his driver's license for a year after being stopped for drunk driving for the 3rd time.
Yeah, that's it. Third. Third, that's it. Yeah. Good. License, correct. Drunk driving, yeah, you can say drink driving too. Drink driving is probably more common in Australia. This is a Canadian website, by the way. So it's similar to US use. Don't say that to Canadians. They hate being told that they're like Americans. 4, James.
Please feel free to contact me if you have any more questions.
Yes. Good. Contact. Notice the stress. Contract. First syllable. Contact me. Yeah. And I made contact. So contact doesn't exist. Yeah. Usually that happens with those sorts of verbs, doesn't it? Like contract, contract. So what we call front stress for nouns. The noun gets the stress on the first syllable, the verb on the second. If you've got 2-syllable words, the noun, and they can be both noun and verb. That is the pattern. This one breaks that pattern. So contact, verb, contact, noun. Both have what we call front stress, first syllable. Good day, Kate.
You need to be more precise in telling us what the problem is if you want us to help you.
That's it, precise. Tell us what the problem, in telling us what the problem is. So one has a s, one has a z, isn't it? Is a very common, incredibly common word. Must be about one of the top 10 in English, top 20. And you've got to get a z in that. That is voiced. Whereas us is unvoiced. Hear the difference? We're gonna do a little bit later on. We've left official lessons on pronunciations for a few weeks now. We'll just revisit it in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, just this voiced and unvoiced thing. Just revisit this a bit. 6, Taiwan.
The capacity of the elevator is 500 kilograms.
Yeah, the capacity. That's right. How much it can hold. Capere, remember that verb?
Yeah.
Capere, to hold. We've got to get back and finish those, by the way. I've forgotten them. Been doing so much on the essays, we're sort of out of time. The capacity of this elevator is only 500 kilograms. Yeah. What's another name for an elevator? Lift. Yeah. So, apart from the last 10 years of my life, I've always called it a lift. I still call it a lift.
Yeah.
That was the Australian thing. Elevator, 10 years ago, sounded very American. Now it's majority use.
It's common.
Yeah. So, again, American influence on the language. There's a lot of it. In every language, I'm sure. American forms are probably influencing your native language to some degree. Linguistic imperialism is what it's called. It's gone on for centuries. 7, say.
The external walls of their house on the coast are being destroyed by the salt hail.
Yeah, sorry, the what walls?
The
External, thank you, yeah, thanks. External walls, that's it. 8, Tommy.
The doctor has been monitoring the patient's heart to see if there is a possibility of another heart attack.
Yeah, that's it. Monitoring. Good. 9, Hannah.
For the first time since we started our new business 3 months ago, our revenue is greater than our expenses.
That's it, revenue. What's coming in? Then, that little root, then is a useful one, to come in. Remember that? We could convene, to come together. Then, there it is. Venue, the place where you all come. So someone says the venue of the meeting is in room 217. The place, then, where you come. Venue. So, our revenue, what's coming into the business compared to what's going out. Revenue, yeah. Okay, a tricky word in here. Pronunciation, months. Now, it's not this. Hannah, just on month, it's not months. Can you hear how that's 2 syllables? It's 1 syllable, and it's hard to say. Months.
Month.
So you stick your tongue out, and then you go. Then you pull it back in and say out with your teeth together.
Month.
Just try the ending.
Month. Month. Month.
Month.
Bite my tongue already.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, don't bite too early.
Month.
Months. Oh, wriggling around on the table. Oh my god. Months. Yeah, that's one of the harder clusters. Remember that term, cluster? Consonants together in English. So.
How about close? Close is
Yeah, clothes. Ah, that's harder again. The reason it's harder is because it's the same position, but it's the voice form. Yeah. So with months, we've got s, months, and closed, yeah, is that's voice, and the z. So we've got unvoiced voice, unvoiced voice pairs. And as I've said before, the voice is harder, isn't it? Try it. Clothes. Clothes. And you've got to keep it 1 syllable. Both are just 1 syllable, aren't they? Not clothes or months. Clothes. Clothes. Now, if you're having trouble with that one and it's just kind of impossible, then what you do is you do the unvoiced one 537 times. Alright? When you get it, number 538, then you move to that. Because it's the same mouth action. And it's really not worth practicing that until you've got the easier one. As we say, don't run before you can crawl. Yeah? So, this is a common principle, or important principle of pronunciation generally. If you've got a cluster, and you've got 2 clusters, and they're unvoiced and voiced, make sure, don't bother about that one until you can get the unvoiced one. And then you can shift to that. It'll just kind of disappoint you, you know, demotivate you. So months, months, months. If you're finding that easy enough, clothes, clothes, clothes. Yeah. Now, you know, we're just reminding you again, so that you know, if you are having problems with these, and you said, okay, I want to sit down for 10 minutes and I want to just hear a native model and repeat, where are you going to get that resource? Yeah, which dictionary? The one I'm suggesting, or I've suggested. Yeah, the Oxford online, or the Cambridge online. I mean, the standard dictionary we've been referring to in the class is the Cambridge. you'll get it there. No doubt you get it, and you do. You get it on many other websites, don't you? But that's just the standard. If we refer to that and use that, it's very clear. You can hear US and British pronunciation. You can get both. So use that as a resource just to drill in to the difficult words that you have. You've got to create your own list. We can't really create a class list. Everybody's got different ones depending on their language background and experience. But the Cambridge Dictionary will give you that resource to just sit and drill. You just got to get it automatic, you know. And it will just flow over into your speech eventually. Okay, so Cambridge Learners Dictionary Online is the thing there. Taiwan, what about the next one, last one?
Cigarette company targeting Asian women in attempt to increase the sale in the Far East.
Yeah, targeting, aiming at. Yeah. Good, all right. How was that? Easy enough? Still easy? Good. As I said, it's easy for the first while. I reckon, as I say, just the last 3 or 4 are tricky. But I hope you're finding the perfect page is still giving you that practice in using all the different parts of speech of these. Okay, collocations. We won't spend a lot of time on this, so we'll just go straight into it. Table 1. Precise. Just come up straight away with what you've already got. No discussion. Enforce and capacity. Come straight up with what you've got. Even if it's only 2, that's enough. Okay. There you go. Okay, come straight up, put them up. Doesn't matter if you don't have very many.
You were in school. Is it right?
Okay, you want a few minutes?